So the case starts with getting access into the right internal jugular vein, microwire going down. After placing the sheath, the first attempt was trying to encircle this catheter with a short reverse curve catheter, rotating that catheter back and forth to see if it can start wrapping around the portacath catheter fragment. I'm really not seeing any distortion of that catheter as it sits in the right atrium. Rotating, we're just really not engaging this catheter with the short reverse curve catheter. So in a second, the discussion will be, well, should we be trying a different catheter? And the thought was maybe something with a little bit longer reach. And so we switched to a Simmons catheter. A little bit longer reach, again, trying to twirl it, wrap it around that catheter fragment. Seeing a little bit of distortion. But not securely wrapping around the retained catheter fragment. And so there'll be a switch to another type of catheter, and here there's a rim catheter, and that seems to really wrap around, that we're engaging it, we're around it, and now the thought is that we can just try and retrieve or snare the tip of that guide wire, cinch it down, and pull out the catheter fragment that way. But unfortunately, with the 9 French sheath, you don't have much room, and so we're working with a small 10 millimeter snare. And spent 5 minutes really trying to grab the tip of that wire. And the problem is that inside the right atrium, there's just too much space. We're too far away from that wire tip, and to guide it over with that small snare is not going to work. And so we switched to this hockey stick 8 French guiding catheter, and as we rotate it, we're able to really move and engage that catheter fragment, and now we're seeing the top end of that portacath catheter fragment freed up from where it was, and now we can work with a 35 millimeter snare, direct it over the top, the freed end of the retained catheter fragment, close down the snare, and loop the catheter fragment inside our 9 French sheath. It doubles over because it's deformable. And are able to pull it out through the 9 French sheath. You see the other portion of the portacath, which we're going to have to remove before the final image.